Sandra, and we've got Mark here from Exedy, and he's here to tell us about clutch dampers. Now, we've got some here on display. Tell us all about it, Mark.
We have two flywheels here. This flywheel is termed a hydrodamp or dual mass flywheel. It's manufactured by Exedy for Nissan, and it's fitted as original equipment into the Patrol. So similarly to the clutch disc damper, if you can imagine, the hydrodamp flywheel is essentially a much bigger version of the clutch disc damper. So there's arc springs in here, maybe 2, 3, 4 arc springs, and lubricants that the job of the flywheel is to absorb that noise and vibration.
So this one here you said is for a Nissan. So what is this other one here? Is that manufactured?
Yes. So that's also a direct replacement for a Nissan Patrol. So we have what we term a dual mass flywheel and a single mass flywheel here. And we offer both in a clutch kit format for the Nissan Patrol. So in the case of the dual mass flywheel, that's normally tailored towards people who are looking for a clutch system that is very similar to original equipment, has a similar feel, similar dampening characteristics. But in the case of a customer who is maybe towing heavy loads, they have a big van, a boat, they're doing some serious four-wheel drive off-roading, they've modified their vehicle, increasing engine torque, maybe the single mass flywheel is a good option for them to go to. This is a single mass, so it's one piece of steel billet, and obviously there's less possibility of a failure with a single mass flywheel. The dual mass flywheel is a wearing part.
So similar to like a performance, what we mentioned before.
Correct.
So less moving parts, but you're going to have that longevity.
Yes. In saying that, the dual mass flywheel has a much better ability to dampen noise and vibration. So when we're looking at setting up a single mass flywheel clutch kit, now the dampening is transferred from the flywheel to the clutch plate. So we need to ensure that with the clutch disc that we use has adequate dampening or better than the disc that is used with the dual mass flywheel. So as a rule of thumb, we'd normally select a wide angle damper disc with a silent centre or a silent type disc to be paired with that single mass flywheel. Again, it won't necessarily have the same dampening characteristics as a set as the dual mass flywheel set, but the clutch system is tailored towards two different customers with two different requirements.
So what sort of questions will we ask a customer if they're considering a single mass or a dual mass flywheel?
This is very important, Sandra. So a good question to ask your customer is, what are you expecting from the clutch system? So do you want it to sound and feel the same as what it did when the vehicle was new? And if that's the case, yes, the dual mass flywheel clutch kit is probably the best option. But we also need to understand that is the customer using the vehicle for towing heavy loads, serious four-wheel driving? Is the vehicle modified so the engine torque has been increased? If the answer to those questions is yes, then potentially we need to start thinking about the single mass flywheel clutch kit. And also we need to ask about the customer's budget. So these two clutch systems have different price points, so the customer's budget is also an important thing to understand.
So if we're wanting to find out more information about either of these products, where could we find that?
We've created a technical note that helps workshops and retail customers understand the pros and cons of both systems, and that will help them to make an informed decision.
To find out more and download that tech note, jump on to exedy.com.au.